lovelies, it's Anora from Tenora here, and I am overlooking the lovely Cumber, as you will see, at the Highland Farm Cafe, which is about 2 or 3 miles outside of Dingwall, and I'm here with Bruce Marshall, the Kilted Accountant. So we're going to go and sit down and have a cup of coffee so we can take our masks off. So come along and join us. So, how are you today, Bruce?
I'm good.
This is an absolutely beautiful setting. This was suggested to me by a couple of my clients, so thank you again. So, Bruce, you have a Dross accountancy.
I do.
Is that correct? And where are you based?
Ardross, funnily enough. There you go. Who would have thought?
Most of my clients are in Inverness, so maybe a little bit more.
Ardross is on the Struie. Everybody knows the Struie. It's the road that links Skiac services up to Bonner Bridge, and I'm actually living on that Struie itself.
Oh, fantastic! A beautiful area indeed. So, tell me, you're my accountant. You had the pleasure of becoming my accountant during the lockdown.
Dubious, but yeah.
So I thank you very much for taking me on. So what would you say would be a sort of an accountant's main message to get across to small businesses at this time?
What I am finding since furlough is easing, people have started going back to work, is that my joiners and my plumbers and my electricians are all absolutely stacked out with work until probably next March. Other businesses, hospitality, they're struggling, I have to say. But there is the ability to get a bounce back loan. And the terms are pretty generous, that you can take the loan out now, and for most of the banks you can apply online, so it should be fairly straightforward. And the terms are that you don't pay anything back for the first year, and then the interest rate itself is actually quite modest. It's only about 2.5% once the interest rate kicks in, but you've got a year tax-free, sorry, not tax-free, but interest-free, giving you the opportunity to get back on your feet. So.
Oh, that's great. And actually, a lot of the forums and groups I'm on, there's quite a lot of self-employed people, and some of them are saying, well, we don't need the bounce back loan, but in actual fact they were offered them a few months ago, and now they're finding they maybe do need them, or that maybe the prospect of having that cushion there, because a lot of people thought this was going to just be over just so quickly. I think most people thought life would just be back to normal by now, and it's just not happened, and we all need that safe cushion. And actually that's one of the benefits of having an accountant. I mean, I feel I'm a lot more organised these days, folks. Thanks to Bruce keeping me right.
Yeah, I mean, I've spent the past 6 months applying for grants for various people. The husband and wife, I got 10 grand for him. I got 10 grand for his wife, and then I found out she had a second B&B, so she got another 7.5 grand from that. So in the space of 2 weeks, they got 27,500 grants from the Island Council. The important thing to appreciate, though, is that your furlough money is taxable, as is your self-employed grant. The grants that you get from the Highland Council, those aren't taxed, but the grants for the self-employed, for the furlough money, those you'll find when it comes to next year, be prepared for the fact you're paying tax on that money.
Oh well, that's great advice there, because really we all need all the help we can get. And of course, this is my SmallBiz100 episode number 27. See, I'm polite, not very rude, am I? And I am Scotland's most trusted beauty salon of 2020, so that is why I have no bother vouching for Bruce, because you need to have a sort of team behind you. Even if you're a solo, self-employed person, get a team behind you and get help. We're all going to need to band together and help each other. And I can also vouch for Bruce because he is a community councillor, aren't you? An upstanding member of the community.
Member
of the community.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I think we should leave it at that before we get on to any stories. Okay, bye. Bye, my hello lovelies.
See you.